Matt, often this season we've said that the performance hasn't necessarily got the result it deserved, but this afternoon I think it did.
Yeah, it did. I thought we were well worthy of the win and well worthy of the clean sheet, and that's probably the only disappointment is the goal at the end there, right at the death, last kick of the game, near enough, because I felt we deserved the clean sheet and then we thoroughly deserved the win, and better second half performance than we were in the first, but overall a great 3 points on the road.
You had adversity at the start, because we all noticed about 20 minutes before kick-off Donovan in conversation with you and the medical team, and he couldn't take place. Is that just the recurrence of what kept him out last week?
Yeah, exactly. That is my decision on that. He was actually still wanting to play, but he was honest with me and just told me. So he picked up a knock, missed the Orient game, but trained all week, so he's been fine. But he's just said, like, I'm just feeling a little bit, so I didn't want to take that risk into it and potentially be out for a long period of time. So I made that decision there. He's completely fine, and hopefully we'll see how if he can feature in the next 2 games, and I think he's got every chance.
And at that short notice, how easy it is to suddenly decide who's going to go in and replace him, and whether that affects the way we line up or anything?
We don't want to change too much of what we've done. So it was Josh has played up front before for his previous clubs, and it's something we watched and know he could do. He hasn't done it much for us, but we thought we'd give him a go up there, and certainly in the second half, him and Omar are a real handful. And first half, for all our domination and feeling like we were well in control of the game, I didn't feel we created enough. Josh had one dragged wide, Harry had a header, they had a long ball that Telford nearly got on, a little bit of a mix-up from our part, but I just wanted us to up it in the second half, and the front two really set the tone for that, and then we thoroughly deserved to take the lead and extend it with another great penalty from Rob.
I think that's what we said in the commentary. You'd be pleased with the first half performance, everything except the fact that we hadn't it was that old phrase, quality in the final third again. Second half though, much different. Will going close in the first minute, and from then on it was very much on the front foot.
Yeah, great start. Really came out of the traps second half, and like you say, deservedly got the goal and kicked on, and then got the penalty with Omar, winning that well for us. Rob being brilliant from the spot again, and feeling really comfortable in our play, seeing the game out really professionally, and then just one moment we concede the goal, which was just the sour note of the day.
And Omar's efforts, creating the first goal with that overhead kick, and then winning the penalty for the second. Second, he puts it in up front, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly. He's been a brilliant player since I've signed for the club, and he's such a good lad and around the dressing room as well. So him and Josh really stepped it up second half. Josh getting down the side, winning the corner, and really pleased for Kizzy to get on the score sheet. He's deserved a few this year, so he's up and running, and hopefully that starts him on a little run. And as you say, then Omar winning the penalty and Rob taking it so well for us.
I was going to say, one of the things from last season was that we did score goals from all over the pitch, and the central defenders not sort of weighed in with quite a few, or the defenders weighed in with quite a few, none more so than Joe. And this season, I think that's the first one we scored from. Yeah,
it's been a little bit, and we've certainly been unfortunate. I can remember so many set pieces that hit the guy back of the head at Grimsby and cleared off the line and hit the post, and so we've had several moments and we look a real threat from set pieces, and I just haven't scored enough as we should have, to be honest, and hopefully that starts a little run for us on that front.
As you say, disappointing just for that one to go in at the end. It was close enough that I don't think anybody thought there was any time for Crawley to get a second one, but Jack didn't look too chuffed as he came off at the end of the game. He'd done well. It was just before the second goal, a brilliant save from that free kick.
Yeah, and the goalkeepers and defenders, we don't like letting goals in, do we? So of course you're going to be disappointed. You see the game out, but you're disappointed you haven't got the clean sheet.
And just on the defence point of view, notable on the bench today, Ben Goodliff and Aaron Pierre. It must be a big boost just to have them. I know neither of them got onto the pitch, but just to have them be able to name them in the squad and get them involved again.
Yeah, when you add Harry and Ali recently back into the fold, 2 massive players for us. Then the likes of Goody and Aaron Pierre, 2 real men, 2 real characters. Great to have them in the squad, in and around the lads. Aaron Pierre's worked extremely hard since his unfortunate 15-minute cameo and getting a nasty injury. And Ben Goodliff as well. No one could get back sooner than he could from that injury. A real horrific injury. 30 minutes into the season, and literally from the following day he has worked like a model professional to get back out. So to be involved in a Boxing Day squad is only credit to him, because he's worked so hard, and it's a fine testament to what he is as a player and a character.
And bringing Josh into the starting lineup made it, when Harry came off 20 minutes to go, made it really easy, didn't it? Because Josh can just drop back to his normal position. Tape, he comes on up front, and
and it was nice that the subs could do that with that top A, and Josh just moving there, as you say, from Josh starting for us. So
and the game's coming thick and fast now. Thursday night at home to Gillingham. Donovan, you say, presumably we'll have to wait and see how how he comes through. But at the moment, you're imagining going roughly the same as we've gone today.
Don't know, Tony. I don't know yet. We've seen how they all are. They've put in a real good shift. They work really hard on a slow, sort of heavy pitch here. You could tell it was a slow surface, a heavy surface for them. So we'll get them back in, see how they all are. But it's great to start a busy week, 3 games, and we've got the 3 points.
You've got the options now as well, haven't you? If you do feel as though you need to make changes, you've got the players. Yeah. Players are now coming back, and it does set the second half of the season up quite nicely.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and we've just got 2 big home games now, so let's hopefully keep the points coming on the board. Keep getting the lads fitter, the ones who have been out for so long. Keep getting those injured players back in and really getting minutes and training sessions into their legs. See if we can add a couple as well, and hopefully keep the points running. The good feel about the place, and keep driving on to the second half of the season.
And over 400 down here from Sutton this afternoon made a terrific noise. We were at the other end of the ground, but we could hear them, and tremendous support again. Yeah,
excellent, as they were at Orient, and as they were again today, and they've all gone home happy, and I'm really pleased with that.
Well done, Matt. We'll see you on Thursday evening.
Brilliant, thanks. Cheers, Tony. Thank you.